Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Opus Kajani again, and I'll be taking you through something simple, something I should have done some time back. Well, I'm going to introduce you to Microsoft Excel, and in my previous videos I already taught you how to create a report card and how to eliminate errors in Excel. So today I'm just going to introduce you to Excel generally and its applications, how we can maneuver around it. So Microsoft Excel is a powerful ledger. It's a spreadsheet program, and you can think of it as like a powerful ledger software form, and it can be used to calculate, visualize, and organize data into different forms in any way that you want. You can use it in several ways. You can also use analyze data. So in Microsoft Excel, we have what we call a workbook. So the Excel itself is what we call a workbook, and as you know, a book is made up of sheets. So that means we are going to be having many sheets. Like in our case here, this is what we call sheet 1. So in order to add more sheets, you just come and click on this plus sign, and then you can see we are going to go to sheet 2, and then you can create as many sheets as you want, depending on the amount of work you have to enter or the design and the kind of presentation that you've chosen for your work. Each worksheet is made up of what we call rows and columns, and a column is this vertical line and it's labeled with letters A, B, C up to Z, and then rows are the horizontal lines, and then they are numbered like you can see here. Then we have what we call a cell, and a cell is an intersection of a row and a column. Like this is what we call our cell, and we have what we call an active cell. An active cell is a cell with the thick green line. So a cell has what we call a cell reference, and it's made up of a column letter and a row number. So like in our case here, this particular cell here is in column E, and in row 3. So the cell reference is it's E3. And now we are going to look at the different types of data that we can enter in our Microsoft Excel. Microsoft Excel, we can enter texts, like here you see name, math, Josiah, and all that. And then we can also enter numbers, like these marks that we have entered. And then also we can enter formula. For example, here we can say equals to C2 plus what? D2. And then you press on enter and it's going to appear. And then to apply the same formula in the whole column, you just come on the cell, you click on it, you go to the bottom right hand corner, then you double click on it, and then you end up applying the formula to the whole column. So you don't have to enter the same formula time and again in the same column, yet you're doing the same thing. In Microsoft Excel, we can also enter different functions. Like let's say we want to add the volumes in column C and then column B. We shall just say equals to, then you say sum, then you open your bracket, and then you say B2, then you put 2, C2, you close your bracket, then you click on enter, and then you come back here and you apply the formula downwards, and then you realize that we are going to get the same thing as entering a formula, and yet this is what we call a function. So there are several functions. We can use it to calculate average, we can use it to subtract, we can use it to grade, we can use the if function, like several functions depending on what we have to do at that particular time. Let's try another formula. We can do average. So can say here equals to, then you type average, and then you open your bracket, and then you say let's say D2 to C2, then you close your bracket, then you click on enter, you realize that we will have calculated the average, you come and apply the formula downwards. This will save you from having to add and then again divide the whole thing. It's easier this way actually. You can still use Microsoft Excel for different functions such as visualizing data. So we can use it to draw pie charts, to insert bar graphs or line graphs. So let's try. We can come here to math, and then we highlight the whole thing. So we're going to come to insert, and then we can start with what? We can choose charts first. Then you choose the type of pie chart that you want. Here we have chosen a donut pie chart, and it's what we have here. Then you can take it to wherever you want it to be. So since this is just our sample, yes, this is it, and we can also use it. We can now see how we can insert a graph. So here we come here, and so we still come to insert, and then you choose the type of graph that you want. So me, I want this. So I want more of the statistical graphs. I'll choose the one I want. I want a line graph. Yes, then I come and say okay, and here it is. You can see it has appeared. So that means the marks for math is here presented in form of a graph in the order of the names that we presented. So those are the basic functions of Microsoft Excel. For more information, you can stay tuned for my next videos. Thank you for watching my video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Thank you.